Good morning everyone. Woo, it's warm already and it is, I shall tell you in a minute, 12 minutes past 8. No wind, absolute midge heaven here, covered in them. Got a friendly stags, gorgeous mountains, beautiful scenery, the devil dogs all running around and getting me dizzy, and I got the beast. It's a fishing trolley. I keep seeing fishermen using it when I'm walking along the canal. They have so much gear. So I've loaded this up. God knows how much it is. I guess about £150. I've got a hot tent, stove, no firewood, food, dog food, canvas tent, so it's heavy. It's about £10 the tent is by itself. God knows how much a trolley weighs. We're doing the hike for Neil, or the search really for Neil, the missing hiker in the Loch Dochard area. So yep, it's midgy, it's lovely out, but the little devils are out. They really are. I don't know if you can see, you'll pick them up on my hand. Look at it, they're everywhere. As soon as you stop, there's no wind. I'm just watching the stags. I put smidge on. I normally bring DEET when they're bad. I didn't think they'd be this bad. It's obviously because there's no wind. And the smidge is not working. So it's going to be fun in the next few days. We'll see how it goes. Whew. Yeah, as I say, it's all chaos at the moment. It's always his first hour or so. Trolley's working fine. Obviously it's heavy. I'm not going to say it's not heavy. This track's good, but it gets boggier soon, so I might have to handball some of it across some of the dodgy areas. And that'll be harder work, but I'll just take it steady. I just want some wind. But yeah, it's classed as Hike for Neil. It was on Facebook. I've been in contact with some of the organisers and some of the family. I know the area, so I said I'd help. I did promise. Now the midges are eating me. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to keep moving now. They're just, as soon as you stop, they're all over you until the wind picks up. The old hut we use sometimes. Looks like a shed, doesn't it? Cozy little hut that. I didn't even ask if it was free this period, because we've still got to do about another 2.5 miles through bogs and all that over there. So I didn't fancy every day walking 2.5 back, as well as doing the searching. I'm sure someone might have booked it. So we go over this bridge. The river's really low, which is brilliant. That means river crossings will be good, so I don't have to take a longer route. I can take the shorter route. Yeah, this is where the fun starts. So there's footpath. It looks pretty dry, but there is a lot of gaps, holes, and muddy spots. So we'll see. I was going to say boggy, but it does look pretty dry, but I'll probably regret saying that. But that way leads to Clash Gore Farm, which is private, obviously. Rogue, you don't go up there. There's always one bit in there. If I had some pliers, I'd cut a hole in it so people could get through. And there's that overhang there with a literally only about 2 foot holding it up on this side, which is going to be risky for all the volunteers. We've got about, could be up to 80 people coming tomorrow, so I'll try and get a message. Keep an eye on. They're being led by people that know what they're doing, but things like that can be dangerous. Right, I had a drink. I had to take everything off the trolley so I could get the trolley over, because there's no way I was going to pull it all through that. So that cost me some time. Typical, isn't it? We'll come to the small river crossing, which should be very narrow or not very deep, whatever way you want to call it, and then the other one, which is normally a bit deeper, but looking at the way this river is today, we should get through both of them. Right, let's push on. And the midges are gone. The breeze is picking up. Now it's a perfect day. First river crossing, non-existent to be honest. And we've got a nice track now to the second one. If it's as low as this, woo-hoo. Yeah, that leads to Clashgore Farm as well. We'll pitch over there near them trees, as I say, and in the mornings you'll hear the dogs barking. Their dogs, not my dogs. Then my dogs will bark. The day keeps getting better. Look how low that is. Look at the rocks. Remember, I don't know if you saw one of the videos where Rebel was leaping on them, and some of them rocks were covered in water. He was literally leaping on water that was covering a rock. So he only got about 2 inches of water on his feet. Lazy dog. Wow. Now, let's follow this track. It weaves a bit, but then it goes to them trees. And that's it, we're done. But the wind's gone. Well, we made it, and look, what a spot there. Away from the trees. The sun will move round, so the shadow will go away. So we'll be out, away from the shade. There's a breeze, and it's coming from, I think from Loch Dochard, to be honest. long night, long day. Long night last night driving, and being up all day. You're probably getting terrible wind noise now. How beautiful. Look, it's just rusty in there. We're about, I don't know, 80 feet, 60 feet away from it. They must know the dogs are here because they've been moving around earlier, and the deer were just down by. There's a barrow been left here. An oak barrow. I think they've been using it to move some of the timber. It's obviously a deer being lazy place. Yeah. Can't beat it, can you? Nature. They don't bother us, we don't bother them. Saying that, they'll probably stick their heads in tonight. Right, I'm turning in. I'm feeling the cold now. It's not cold, it's because I've stopped. I had about a doze for about 40 minutes a minute ago. So I woke up and I'm kind of, ooh, you know what I mean, that feeling. So, and the breeze is staying, but I don't know how long for. As soon as that sun goes down, it'll probably settle and Mr. Midge will be out in force. Worst thing is I've got to get out a couple of times for the dogs. Rogue always wants to get up, and you can guarantee one of them want a drink as well. And I feed them at 5, but I'll be holding on to that if there's no breeze in the morning, because trying to feed them with the midges all around us, it'll be just chaos.